Welcome to Sports Talk Line, where we talk sports 24/7, 365. I'm your host, Stephen Vanover, and this is Sports Talk Line NFL Draft Day 2. Welcome to the show. Before we get started, down below, hit that subscribe, slap that notify. Be aware. Thank you so much for being here. Without you, this doesn't happen. Thank you. Let's jump right in. A quick review of day one, and what a day it was. Started out like everyone thought it would, with the Jaguars taking Trevor Lawrence. Good job, Jags. He's a generational talent. You didn't blink. You didn't screw around. You took the pick. Next up, Jets. I got to give you the same credit. You didn't screw it up. I'm giving all of these early picks A's, pluses. They're just nicely done. Then the trades hit. Philadelphia Eagles, with their NFC East rivals, trade up with the Dallas Cowboys so they can get the last top wide receiver, Devonta Smith, which they do. That's a good trade by them. They gave up an extra third-round pick, and the Cowboys moved down 2 slots. That what the Cowboys wanted wasn't available. Good trade by them. Good trade by the Eagles. But then right after them, the Giants make the trade of the draft, getting 2 number 1s this year and next year, plus a number 4 to move down to number 20. The Bears move up. They get Justin Fields. They need the QB. It's a good trade for them. It's a great trade for the Giants. And you got to wonder, how come the Cowboys didn't get that done? Doesn't take away from their having a good trade, but they did get outmaneuvered, if you ask me. Cowboys at number 12. After all that, they get a top 5 player in the draft. Jerry Jones likes to say all the time, manufacture how he got a top 5 talent. Hey, he actually did this time. Micah Parsons, linebacker. Hey, they're adding to his strength, but he's a top 5 talent. Credit to him. Day 2, let's jump to it. Who's at the top of the list? Man, the Swiss Army knife, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. This guy, play him anywhere. Don't worry about if he's not heavy enough, if he's not big enough, if he's not fast enough, or if he's too big, or if he's too fast. The guy can play. Play him anywhere. Safety, linebacker, even edge, he can play. Christian Barmore, Alabama, played out of position last year. He has still put up good numbers. Put him back in position, and he is going to blow it up. Tevin Jenkins, Oklahoma State, the nastiest offensive lineman in the draft. You can't teach an attitude like that. Some quarterback is going to be exceedingly happy. Then we got Landon Dickerson, okay? If not for an injury, he would have been possibly second, definitely the 3rd best offensive lineman in the draft, and he's available in the 2nd round. Take a chance on him. Javonte Williams, North Carolina. Did you see in the Senior Bowl where he carried like about 7 or 8 guys into the end zone? Heck, I'm exaggerating by 2 guys. It was only 5. Wow, this guy's for real. Trevon Moehrig, the best safety in the draft. He's a ball hawk. I could see the Dallas Cowboys possibly trading up to try and land him. I don't know. There's just a lot of good talent available at safety as we go down through the draft. Tommy Tremble, Notre Dame. Is he a tight end? Is he a fullback? Doesn't matter. Put him in. Let him block for you somewhere, somehow. Get him the ball occasionally. He is a plus to your team. Then you go on down and you got Pat Freiermuth, or as we call him, Gronk Jr. There not only one tight end here to get excited about in this draft. There are 2, and Pat is the 2nd one. He's available in the 2nd round. I don't think he's going to go late in the 2nd. I think he's going to go early in the 2nd. We're going to be here on Sports Talk Line. We're going to be before the draft. We're going to be after the draft. We're going to wrap up the draft. All the teammates here at Sports Talk Line are going to be kicking in. Joshua, Sphinxie, on and on. It's going to be an awesome play all the way around. And speaking of the Sphinxter, before we go signing off, we got to give the Sphinxie report here because he sent it in, and his stuff is always great. All right? Number 3, Trey Lance is not the answer for the 49ers. Sphinxie says he will crumble. Number 5, Jamar Chase to the Bengals over Penei Sewell. He's saying this pick is from Burrow. And he's right, of course. The 2 of them together, you've got to do that, man. I agree. That was a great pick. All right, Justin Fields. The Bears move up to 11 to take the QB of the future. He thinks it's an incredible move. I do too. It was a good move. Micah Parsons to the Cowboys. He thinks on the Cowboys they lose 1 Penn State linebacker. Sean Lee did retire. And they get another in 4 days. I agree with Sphinxie here. You can only hope that Micah is as good as Sean Lee. All right, Mac Jones to the Pats scares me. Belichick can't go wrong. Sphinxie, you and I are on the same page. Offensive tackle Rashawn Slater to the Chargers is excellent. He will do wonders protecting Herbert for the foreseeable future. Again, he and I are on the same page. I swear, Sphinxie, I did not steal from your list. Jags get Travis Etienne to play with Travis Lawrence at 25. I don't know, man. I mean, I do like the talent pairing, but a running back in the first round, he's got to be super special. I don't know if he is that. All right. And then Sphinxie likes to point out one thing. He says it was a pretty uneventful day except for two facts. Aaron Rodgers wanting to leave the Packers. That means that the Bears are going to win the NFC East North. Alabama has 6 first-round picks, equals the most since Miami in 2004 and LSU in 2020. That's all for Sports Talk Line. You can find me on @Stephen Vanover. Follow Sports Talk Line @Sports Talk Line on Twitter. We'll see you right after round 2.